Hey guys, Matt here. I just wanted to go over how I do lot lines on a Windows computer. Um, I know a lot of people have their own ways of doing it in Photoshop and stuff like that. But I find using the Windows Photo app in conjunction with Lightroom to do a color fade works pretty well. So let's get to it. So we'll go ahead, and the first thing I will do is pull up the image in the Windows Photo app. We're going to edit, mark up, and then the tool on the bottom left here, I will change that to yellow for the color that I like to use usually. We'll make it straight, and we'll go with a 5 size, and I just like to test it out here. It looks like we're good to go. All right, and then for reference, I like to use land ID, and I've already got the address in here, and here we have the lot. Land ID just is usually the most updated, and you can do a lot of really cool custom things with it that my clients like. So what I'm looking for is going to high-res aerial for the base map, and I try to get it into the same exact angle that the drone shot is in. So let's see here. This is pretty good, and then I like to look for features that will give me indications on where to make my lines. So I do see this bare spot here. You can see that up here. You can see this bend in the road. The bend in the road is there. And on the left side, it kind of follows the driveway straight back, and the corner right here looks like it's right there. So this one is going to be pretty straightforward. So I will start with making my lines at the bottom here, and you'll see me looking over at my land ID. So where I started, you can see there's this little tree thing there, and you can see that it's this right here. So I'll come in here, grab this spot, click and drag, and we'll go up to, looks like about here. And then one thing I like about using the Windows Photo app is when you go to connect a new line, click and drag. I'm going to come a little bit past the road. It locks in the corner as you go. So if you're a little off, it'll just lock it in for you. And that's super helpful when you're trying to make everything look clean. So then we're gonna pull down to the corner here that we already decided was most likely the line. And then we're gonna drag this down to just on the other side here of the curve of the driveway. Click and drag, click and drag, click and drag. And if you're not the type of person that likes to do color fades, then you're good to go. You can just save it and you're done. But we'll go a little bit further here. So I like to get these corners looking a little bit better. And I just kind of click in the middle of the line there. Come to the middle of this line. Anywhere where there's a significant corner, I usually do this. So we're good there. I'm going to save as a copy, and we will go to lot lines, and then I'll rename it lines, and we'll save that. Exit out, and we will pull up Lightroom. All right, so we have our image up in Lightroom here, and what I like to do for the color fades is we'll come over here to the mask, and we'll select a brush, and then I make sure the feathering is at 0, and I put the flow and density all the way up. And we'll come down here, and I like to get kind of like with crayons where you want to get the borders done first. So I'll come down here, click right in the corner, and then I'm going to use shift clicks to make straight lines. So I'm going to shift click and shift click all the way around. Then I'll go a couple sizes up, do the same thing. And do it again. And then just color in the rest. All right, so we have our selection done. I like to go half on the exposure, half on the saturation, invert it, and then there you go. It's a pretty solid lot line. Most people around here just do, you know, thin little red lines, and so this is kind of a good way to separate yourself from everyone else. So anyways, hope you guys learned something. If anyone is doing lot lines in a simpler way on Windows, I'd love to hear about it, so let me know.